Hello guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to India. I'm back on YouTube. It's been a while. I found it really hard to, one, find the time, and two, find like the motivation to actually want to do YouTube. But I am currently on a little solo travel adventure. I say little. I am currently in India. I don't know when I'm going home. It's a pretty big solo travel adventure, to be honest with you. So yeah, I've been in India for about 4 weeks now. I arrived here on the 31st of October, so Halloween, and started my yoga teacher training. I decided not to vlog during the teacher training because one, I thought it would be quite repetitive, and two, I wanted to keep it quite personal. Like, it's a very personal experience and it's a very emotionally, physically, spiritually draining experience, and I didn't really want all of that. I didn't want the pressure of filming it, and I also just wanted to keep it for myself. So I decided not to film any of that, but now my little travel adventure begins, and I obviously have to take you guys along and show you this incredible country, this insane culture, just show you everything that I get up to and everything I learn and everything I see. I'm so excited for what's to come. I'm incredibly nervous. Obviously, being a solo female traveler is daunting, but very, very exciting. I have a week left in Rishikesh and I feel pretty comfortable here. So I'm going to, just enjoy my time here, take it kind of slow, really soak up the whole spiritual wellness feeling of this place, and do a little bit more sightseeing because I've been here for a month and I feel like I haven't really got to do any kind of touristy things and all that. So yeah, I am just about to check out of the school. I'm currently in my little room in the yoga school and move to a hostel. So yeah, that's the crack. Let's have an adventure, let's explore India and have a good time.
Take a look inside your heart. Is there any
invite you to join us. Immediately follow.
So I've checked out of the school and I'm now in the hostel. I kind of got talking to people and went out for food and went out to the arty last night, which was so much fun. Yeah, it's been super interesting being on this side of the river. Just something a little different. I've been taking it pretty slow, so I had a lovely morning this morning. I went up on the roof and did some yoga, and now I came and had some breakfast. I had some paratha, which was definitely not vegan. But these things happen, especially when you're traveling, and I'm just not being super strict on myself. Like, I'm eating vegan consciously, but if mistakes happen, they happen. That's been my morning. Now I'm going to do some writing. I'm sat here in the cafe in the hostel. It's beautiful. The view is incredible. Gonna get some writing done, have a little easy morning, and then head out for an explore. I really want to see Goa Beach, which is on this side, so I think I made some friends. I made a friend called Divya, who you'll have seen last night at the party. So we had said about going to the beach, so I think we might do that, which would be very nice.
babe. When you hold me, you kiss me slowly, it's the sweetest thing. And it don't change. If I had it my way, you would know that you are. You're the coffee that I need in the morning. You're my sunshine in the rain when it's pouring. Won't you give yourself to me? Give it all. I just wanna see. I just wanna see how beautiful you are.
Good morning, guys. I've been absolutely horrendous at trying to vlog on this trip. It's now a couple of days later from when I actually spoke to you, so the first day I was over here, I spent the day with Davija and we had a lovely time and just explored and ate loads of good food and got to meet our friends, and that was lovely. Yeah, went to the Arty, which was a really cool experience. That was something I definitely wanted to see while I was in Rishikesh. And the next day I didn't really do a lot. I actually just went to a cafe called the Ganga View Cafe, which was really good, and I just sat there for hours working because I'm feeling pretty behind on work. Just with the yoga course and stuff, I haven't really had time to work, so I've been trying to catch up on that. Then yesterday we went to this place called Anna's Mess, or Anna's Mess, for breakfast. It's like a South Indian restaurant and it was incredible. I had my first dosa, it was really, really good. And I got their kapi, which is like their filter coffee, and it was absolutely insane. So I haven't been drinking coffee while I'm here because I was completely addicted before I came out, and I decided to go on the yoga course that I didn't want to drink coffee. I wanted to get off it, so I haven't really been drinking coffee at all, but I'm allowing myself now that the course is over to have a coffee for like enjoyment, or like because I want to try it, and it was definitely worth it. It was really, really good. I went with Solveig to the Neargar waterfall. It was actually the first time we had met, and we went on like a full trek together and went and seen the waterfall. It was beautiful. We went for a swim and just spent loads of time outside in nature, which both of us really, really needed. Rishikesh is surrounded by the most beautiful hills and mountains, and I haven't really got to explore a lot of it, so getting to go out in like the nature for a day was exactly what was needed. Today the plan is I'm gonna go to a drop-in yoga class because I've just been doing my own practice since the course ended, but I want to go to a class again. So there's a vinyasa flow at 9:15, so I'm gonna go to that, and then I'm gonna go get some breakfast, and I think I'm meeting Cassandra today, which will be lovely. I really want to go to the Beatles ashram, so I'll see if Cassandra wants to go. I'll try to vlog as much as possible, take you guys along, and we can have a little adventure. Morning. It is an absolutely beautiful morning. We've got blue skies everywhere. yeah, I've had a lovely morning so far. I went to an Ashtanga class. I mentioned yesterday that I was going to go to a yoga class yesterday morning. I went to the school where they said online they had drop-in classes, but I went and then there weren't any, so that was a bit of a fail. Yesterday was the first day I didn't do any yoga. I went to an Ashtanga class this morning and he pushed us. There was only 3 of us in the class, me, an Australian guy and a guy from India, and yeah, he pushed us hard. He was fully like sitting on my back and like pressing me down into like Paschimottanasana. I'm really new to Ashtanga, like I only started Ashtanga when I went to the school. I do prefer more flowy kind of yoga. I enjoy how much Ashtanga pushes me out of my comfort zone. Then got myself a chai from my favourite cafe and I walked in and the guy goes, I know what you want. But the chai is so good and it's one of the only places I've been that does oat milk. And I do prefer coconut milk, but it's just something good about an oat milk chai, so that was lovely. Now I am waiting on the boat and I'm about to head across to Tapawan because today is my last full day in Rishikesh and I love Tapawan. It's also a vegan cafe I really want to go to, so I'm going there for some breakfast and then I'm going to start planning some classes because I start teaching in 2 weeks, which is crazy. Went to Beatles Ashram yesterday with Cassandra and it was one of the most incredible experiences I've ever had. Yes, it's touristy, but it was so inspiring and incredible to see, and I think if you connect with music in any way on like a spiritual level, you can feel a lot of the energy and you can really connect with what it would have been like for them back in the 60s, like being there and like how being there sparked so much creativity. It got me thinking a lot about future practices I want to do, and I don't want to go into it too much, but it got me thinking a lot about a lot of things, and it was very personally, I spoke to loads of people who didn't want to go to it because it is a bit more of an expensive thing to do here. I say expensive, it was £12 entry, which to Westerners and to people like us is very reasonable, but it's expensive for India. That's my little update. I've been rambling on for 5 minutes, so I'm going to shut up and I'm going to sit by the Ganga and wait for this boat and just really embrace my last day here because I sometimes feel like I've been a little bit in my head and I haven't fully soaked up being here, and I want to make sure that I really embrace it all before I leave.